Howdy, y'all. Just saying hello. Trying to see if it'll stay on, but looks like it will. So let's see what happens. All right, I'm gonna try to sit up a little bit. There's no place to really go. I mean, I guess I could sit up on my chair over there. I'm trying to lay on my heating pad right now. Put that under my butt. Not that it's really cold out or anything, because it's not cold. Hey, Max. I was just thinking about you the other... I don't know. Like the past couple days, I was like, wow, I haven't seen Max. I should go pop onto your channel and see what you're up to. Well, did you have a good Halloween? And did you do anything fun? I didn't really do anything fun. I just stayed here. Actually, we went out to a nice Mexican dinner last night, so that was quite yummy. I had the birria. It's like a beef, it's like a chunky beef stew that they put in this really nice broth. Hey, Dave, what's happening? Oh, I was trying to ask you about your trip to NOLA and how you made out there. Where did you wind up going? You had the best Halloween of us all, Dave. Where did you park? Like, did you have to pay for parking? And did you treat yourself to a nice Cajun meal at Mulat's? The Welcome Center. I don't know if I've ever been to the Welcome Center. I didn't know there was one. Oh, wow. Good resource. All right. So, do they have free parking there? $50 for 24 hours and able to sleep. That's cool. All right, that's about right. I'm not sure if that's the same parking lot that I was talking about. It's like in front of like the River Walk. But that one was $40 a night when we were there, and I think it was this time last year. Yeah. It was like maybe November 15th or something. $5 for 10 hours. That's really good. Wow. That's really good. Uh-huh. Oh, that's cool. So they charge you extra for sleeping. Well, that's still pretty cool. I mean, because you're not getting out of there with no free parking. I don't know how it's possible. But I wondered if you had been able to find any free parking. So what else? Did you make it over to Bourbon Street? Dave was in New Orleans for Halloween. And I wondered if you posted anything. I didn't get to get over to your channel yet, but I wanted to get over there and check it out and see if you have any new videos. Right on. Well, I just wanted to pop on for a few minutes because like I have not been able to really get service out here with T-Mobile. Really shoddy service out here. I'm out here by like the Stockton area, like Sacramento area. I'm about like an hour, I think south or east, maybe southeast of Sac. Partied it up, drank and danced. Oh, club hop, that sounds so fun. Yeah, that's what I usually do with Tim. I'll go hit the clubs or like go to Frenchman Street and hear the music and stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff over there too. Ah. Oh, wow. I have not been there either. Now, how far out is that from... let's see. Where have I been? I've been all over Louisiana pretty much. Just not with anybody good, I guess, that wants to stop any place good, you know? I was there... Hi.
Hi.
What's happening?
What's up, Griffin?
Nothing.
I'm gonna take Papa out to the dispensary. I'll get you guys that thing that Dad wanted.
Oh, cool. Don't touch it. It's a peacock.
It's okay, I don't want it to go on the ground. I wash my hands.
You're so sweet.
It's actually kind of clean.
Yeah, it is pretty new, actually.
Do you need anything while I'm out and about?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I might go out later or something. I love those glasses.
That'd be fun. Hey.
So those are the ones you got in the gas station?
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty groovy for gas station glasses.
Yeah, and they go with the sweatshirt.
They do.
I like my mustard
the fall
yellow.
colors. Yeah. You and Ashton both.
We're so
with
similar.
the mustard yellow. Yeah.
All right, well, if you need anything, let me know.
Okay,
I'm sure
darling.
you're bored out of your mind.
See you a little later.
If you want to watch TV or hang out in my house, feel free. The kids
Oh,
can help
thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you. She's so sweet. That's Bob's daughter. So I'm here with Bob. He's taking a nap right now, and so I've been hanging out with him mostly, but that was his daughter. She's going over to the dispensary. What do they call it, the club here? Tabasco. Okay, I'll have to check that out. You know, one thing that I've been wanting to do... oh, did you get over to see the sacred oak trees? They're so nice. Oh my gosh. The live oaks are so nice down there. With the Spanish moss and everything, it's really cool. But anyway, we were trying a couple times to go out on one of those bayou, the fan. It's like a fan boat that takes you out over the bayou. Oh my gosh. I did that one time with my sis, and I've been trying to do it with my son Tim, but we couldn't find anybody that was open at the time. And we did hike the Oxbow a little bit over there. That's along the 10 somewhere. Yeah, the airboat. That was really cool because you got to see like some alligators and all that stuff, and where they go, like they do like bayou hunting and stuff like that. They hunt crocodiles and all that other stuff. But there's some cabins out there in the, in the bayou. Yes, we would. We would be a good pair to caravan together. I agree with that. Because you like to do a lot of stopping and sightseeing and actually getting a feel for the place that you're traveling in. That is what I like a lot. Yeah. There's a few people that are good like that. You're good like that. Bob's good like that. So we should get a caravan, you and I, going. I know it's not going to be soon. I have to get Bob back to health. Very interesting. I just got a notification across my Snapchat saying that the guy that sold me the rig has Snapchat. Wow. Does that mean... maybe I'll contact him. A parks junkie. So, like, you mean as far as, like, adventure parks, like the rides and all that kind of stuff? Like Disney World or, oh my, whatever else there is. Maybe not Disney World, but you know what I mean. Like Six Flags. Is that what you're talking about? I can't really ride the rides anymore, if that's what you're talking about. If that's the kind of park you're talking about. I can do some things, but not all the things. National parks. Hell yes. Now we're talking. Okay. I love to go hiking in the national parks, and I love to stay in the national parks when I can. And just, stop and see all of the features of the park and enjoy some quiet time to hear the birds sing and the elks bugle, and then go taste some of the local smoke and go grab a ranch burger or whatever it is, like at the local place. that you're trying to travel. And you got to get to talking to some locals too. I always love to talk to the locals. Like, they're the ones that really know the place and they know the history of the place. There's 2 parks in New Orleans. I did not know that. I've been there so many times and I just never realized that. Whoa, that's cool. I'll have to get over there. Did you get your stamp? Like, I have a stamp passport book. And hi to whoever came in. Thanks for the like. And also, yeah, so I love to go there to either go camping because they do have a lot of nice facilities in the national parks, I have to say. Maybe not showers, but like we don't need to have a shower. Hello, Critter Bones. How are you? We're talking about national parks. And are you a national parks buff? And do you have your national parks pass? Because with mine, I get the disabled one. I don't know if you do, Dave. But if you have the National Parks disabled pass, it's free. It's an access pass, but it's free. And I did it on one of my videos. It shows you what it looks like. Otherwise, it's $80 a year, or you can also get in free if you're in the military. If you have your current ID that you're in the military currently. Hello, Carol. Nice to see you. Oh, I got to give you a blue wrench, honey. Okay. There you go. Now you got a blue wrench. So yeah, yeah, if you get your access pass, there's a few ways that you can get it for free. One is if you're in the military, one is if you're a senior citizen, and one is if you're disabled. And there might be 1 or 2 other things, but mostly you have to pay either by your visit, which can be a lot. It can be a little, but it can also be a lot. So it can be between like $10 and like $30 or $40 or $50. You know, it just depends where you are. Yes, and thank you, Dave. It also does, oh good, you have your disabled pass. It does give you half off the camping spots within the park. So that's good. Am I making too much noise holding this phone? Wait, let me put it down like that. Hold on. There. How's that? Okay. Yeah, so it might make less noise now, but I don't know if you can actually... Can you hear me? I have to get one of those things that holds the phone. Oh, Shed Gang. You have an Astro van now. Oh, cool. Right on. Well, hello, Astro Andy. It's nice to see you. All right. That's pretty cool. So I don't know if I put this down to not shake the phone, you might not be able to hear me because down here at the bottom of the phone is where the microphone is. So I don't know. It's really hot in here. It's hot in my van. Whew. All right. Let me try to open the door because it's a little warm in here and I've got on a sweatshirt. Let's see if you can see that. All right, let me open this door. Yeah, there you go. Hey, I might sit in my chair. This one I always try to keep open. And that's my clothes down there. I have this book from when we was in New York City. But this one I keep all my food and stuff in, so I didn't take my vitamins today. I should take those. But yeah, so what if I put you in here? I wonder if that would work. Can you hear me? This is a test. Can you guys hear me? Hello, Erin, my love. How are you? Wow, it's so nice to see you all showing up. Thank you so much. I need something to put here. How about if I put this towel here? I think that's going to be too heavy. Hold on. Trying to put something here so it's a little darker behind me. There, how's that? Is that gonna work? Oh shit. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to suck it up. How's that? So this is really comfortable, but I can't see what everybody's saying. Alright, I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna have to hold it like this. Aw, babe, I'm sorry to hear that. Dave Lowe is a legend. Okay, cool. Thank you. Wow, nice to see you all popping in. Kinda, yeah. This is a van life update. I'm static right now. Staying at a little farm, which I would show you, but I don't get service everywhere, so. There's the farm I'm at. There's the animals and the piggies and goats are over there, and the ducks and the hens. And this is where I'm usually staying, right here in this trailer. Okay, here you can see over here. So that's where I have been. That's where Bob lives, and he lives at his daughter's, on his daughter's property. So that's her place. And I'm staying in my van because it's my house now. Instead of renting, I'm staying here in this van with no title for free. Actually, I'm working here. I'm working for Bob, taking care of him. I'm not sure how many of you know, but he does have stage 4 cancer. And so he came over to New York City, and then we traveled back together across the two. And so I do have a playlist that I put up. I think I finally have enough videos to put in the playlist. Most of them are shorts and a couple of them are lives, but you can get to see what's been happening across the two. It was a really rad trip. We had a great time. Bob was very tired a lot of the time, but man, he muscled through, and we were doing push-ups and working out the whole time, going for walks, short walks, but walks, and stuff. And we got to see a lot of the leaves changing, and that was awesome. So we had a great trip. We went up through, we started in New York City, went over to visit my family on the way out in Reading, Pennsylvania. Got to see everybody. And then got to see my Aunt Patsy and Uncle Jimmy in Pittsburgh. My Uncle Jimmy was having some surgery. So my thoughts and prayers go out to you, Uncle Jimmy and Aunt Patsy. And thank you for hosting me also. Even through that, Aunt Patsy and Uncle Jimmy are still willing to host us. So we had a nice, just short overnight trip there. She made us some yummy food, and then we went over to Michigan, over Ohio. We didn't stop in Ohio. We didn't stop until we got up to the UP, in fact. I mean, we did take a couple small trips. We might have slept overnight at a Walmart or something like that. But as soon as we got into Michigan, we found this really cool free camping spot on freecampsites.net. What are you guys using out there that, how you find free campsites and like BLM land and stuff like that? I'm using free campsites mostly because I don't have to have an app. I could just pull it up online, and it works most of the time, especially when I'm in a city. I'll always stop and check and see what's out there. Overlander, I heard that was a really good one. And tell me about that one, Dave. Is it like, do you have to pay for it? Do you have to have the app? Or what is it like? Wrong window. Okay, wait, let me catch up here. Oh, Aaron, my thoughts are with you. I'm not going to pry, but I hope that I'm sending you healing prayers. Yes, good. That's wonderful. I'm glad we can be here for you. So, your van, Astro Andy, what did you name your van? Your Astro van. Okay, Aaron, it was nice to see you. Ordering me to not listen to anything in her car. Okay, love you, Erin. Okay. It's free and user based. Okay, that's cool. But it's an app, right? That's cool. Okay. I'm always struggling to find more room on my phone. Couple hours from Carol and I. We lived on the Michigan-Indiana border. Oh, wow. I mean, I know there's a lot of national seashore over there that I really want to see, but I do not like Indiana. I do not like Indiana. It scares me to go through Indiana. Like, a stoner, so I'm usually having either like something on me, and I'm using it for medicine too, so ditch the iPhone. I'm trying, but I can't afford a phone right now, and this one was gifted to me brand new almost a year and a half ago though, so it's really spent its time. It's used up, let's say. Okay, I need a, a better camera and I need a better editor. Yeah, I need all that stuff. Oh dear. But I've been doing the best I can. An Obama phone would probably be better than this. Yeah. No, it's really not that bad. It just doesn't hold a lot of memory because it's the one with the 32-bit. I don't even know what that stuff means. Whatever. I just know the bigger the number, the more storage you have. And I know that I don't have a lot. So, thinking it's a 32. Is it? You go online with it and everything, Dave? Well, my son pays for this line, and he gave me this phone. He gifted me this phone. And my Robbie, he came all the way from Missoula, Montana, and he's now over in North Carolina, opening up a new place. I don't know if it's going to be campgrounds, a restaurant, but he's opened up a couple restaurants already, and now he's going to try his hand down there. So let's see what happens. 6 miles. Wow, so you have to do a lot of business down there in Indiana or what? I know right where you're talking about. I think anyway, I'm thinking of over near the Great Lakes. But I know there's other Indiana border with Michigan too that I did not even go near because I did ride the 70 a few times. Backmarket.com for cheap and quality phones. Okay. And Samsung A52. I've had that phone. Yeah, that was a good phone. You know what? I gave that one to my grandson. I should have kept that one and gave him this one. Because I really did like that phone. And it was good. I don't like Android phones that much. So that's why went back to this iPhone. My son sent it to me. But I will check that out. Thank you for that tip, Carol. I appreciate that. South Bend, just below Niles. I know right where you are. Okay, so I was trimming and staying in Dowagiac for a while. For a couple years. Off and on. Oh, you live in Indiana. But I'm in Michigan more than Indiana. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's so much more carefree over there in Indiana. I mean, than Indiana, in Michigan. So what I'll do is when I'm riding up through, when I'm riding over from Pennsylvania, going west, and then I go across to Ohio, and I quick dip up, and go north in Ohio into Michigan, up and through, what is it, Detroit. I go through Detroit up to the UP because I don't like Ann Arbor. I don't like to drive over into Indiana. I just drive up and over and then go across if I have to go across. Yeah, Dowagiac. That's where I trimmed for a while for my friend Kevin. And Kevin, shout out to you, hon. He's got stage 4 cancer. And so my heart goes out to you, hon. And he texted me just recently and told me. But he did have a nice farm out there and he sold it off. And so I stayed out there for a bit. off and on, you know, during trim season. And he was a good friend. He really was a good friend. We would go out to dinner a lot. He paid for me mostly, but sometimes I would pay too. And we would go down almost every night that we could go out to St. Anthony's. Is that it? On the lake on Michigan, Lake Michigan. Does that sound right? Carol and Critter Bones. Does that sound right? Is it St. Anthony's or something Anthony something? It was out on the Lake Michigan coast of Michigan. South Michigan, mostly southwestern Michigan. Powwow is Dowagiac. Okay, but I never got to go to that. That's probably in a different time. But I got to know that area pretty well. I saw all the celery farms up in that area and all the maple tree farms that have the maple syrup and stuff all tapped out in the trees and whatnot. That was a really nice this year again to see the maples. What a treat! And birch trees. Um, what else do they have out there? The aspens and stuff. So you guys are over there now, Carol and Critter Bones. Are you guys over there in that neck of the woods now? Dodge Sugar House. Oh wow, is that maple syrup or sugar, or is that like sugar beets? Bud's Farm. So you're there now. Okay, great. That's cool. I didn't know that. I should come by and visit y'all when I come through there sometime. Maybe Bob and I will come out and, you know, stop by to say hello or go out to lunch or have a coffee or something, you know. Sorry, I missed you on the way through. Maple syrup. Okay. I know a few of my friends were over there in Michigan doing the sugar beet harvest. Notre Dame University. Shout out. Right on, Critter Bones. Okay, Dave, thanks for coming in and hanging a little bit and for those good tips. I appreciate you. Love and nugs, buddy. I'll catch up with you soon. I hope to do some caravanning with you real soon. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that sounds great. I also always wanted to go over and do those National Lakeshore areas because I could use my access pass for that too to get in free to those beaches. But yeah, we used to go to Niles all the time. In fact, I think the storage unit that he had was over there at Niles or something. We'd go out to over there and eat that way and stuff like that. And we'd go into Indiana to go to the casinos. I'm a Georgia Bulldogs fan. All right. Yeah. Right on. Is it? Oh, I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna have to go down and visit Boy now in North Carolina. You know, it's been like the past. Let me think. A few years now. He's over in Okinawa, and he left right out of high school. Now he's 32, 31 or 30. He's gonna be 32, I think. Yeah, he's gonna be 32 because Ashton and she's 34 and I'm 20 years older than her, so I'm 54, and she is she's my daughter, and then my son Robbie came along 2.5 years later. So yes, he's gonna be 32 in January. But anyway, he went over to Okinawa for like 5 years. And then he came back over stateside and went to California. And that's when I started visiting him. He was living up in Dublin, California at the time. And he was working up in Fremont area of California. And then he went over to the Bay Area. And he was working in over there doing some recruiting and stuff in Fremont, and then he went over to 29 Palms to finish out his military career. So I visited him every year going out to California, and then my other kids Ashton and Tim. Tim is the youngest. He's 30. He's going to be 30 this May. Okay, so he's 29. Um, but I've been going back and forth across the country to visit them all the time. Now everybody's going back to the East Coast. So I'm probably going to be winding up spending up a lot more time in the East Coast, and I would like to do Florida at some point. But yeah, so Notre Dame is 10 minutes from the Michigan border. That's right. I know I've seen it. I've been past there. I didn't stop or anything into there, but I just did stop. Oh, right on, Carol. Yeah, our kids are like almost the same age. My my youngest is 29. Yeah. Wow, I had mine all 2.5 years apart. And just happened like that. I didn't do it like that on purpose, but that's what God gave me. So yeah. But I was finishing up like some of my longer videos. That one really gave me a hard time, so I'm so behind making this playlist, but I put the playlist up there for you guys, so I hope that you'll check it out and see some of our travels that have been so fun. Lots of leaf peeping and oh yeah. I didn't know that's where y'all lived. Yeah, and last time I trimmed it was probably 2 years ago. Going on 3 years ago. Well, maybe it was 3 years ago now because it's November and I would have been there probably 3 years ago. Wow, time moves fast. And so I was there then, yeah, about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and before that I wasn't in Michigan. I think I'd stopped there the year before, like on my way through to the farm, but that's about it. That's annoying. About the playlist, we started in New York City, and so we made it up to Michigan, and so we stopped to camp over there at Castle Rock. So I have that video out, and then of us like, tasting the local fare, like camping over the cooking over the campfire, and stopping at the beaches, putting my feet in the water, and some other really cool stuff. But the leaf peeping was really pretty going through there, and we did see a lot of leaves. So okay, no worries. Well, I'm probably gonna hop off here because this thing is starting to spin in circles. So yeah, I'm gonna let you go, but go check out the UP video, and then also the one that we went through Minnesota and we saw Babe, the blue ox. So of Paul Bunyan's Blue Ox. So go check those out, and I will try to get back to you in a couple days here live. So come on back and join me. Thank you, Critter Bones, for coming in, and Carol. It was nice to give you a badge today, a blue wrench today. Dave Lowe came out and hung out with me for a while. Thank you for coming in, Dave. Who else came in? Erin, thank you so much, Erin, for visiting with me. I hope that you're having a better day tomorrow. And Astro Andy, who is formerly Shed Gang for Life. Nice to see you, and thanks for coming in and your tips. And let's see, is that about it? Oh, Max Air came in to visit for just a few minutes. Thank you, Max Air, for hanging out with me. Yeah, happy trails, much love, and I'll see you guys down the road. See ya.